Of Colby Armstrong, no one, and I mean no one, has more fun when they go one-on-one, the players with Colby Armstrong. Recently, he had a visit with Connor Bedard.
If you want exceptional, there's exceptional.
Connor Bedard has arrived. That kid special or what?
Wow, just special every time he's on the ice.
I would ask you, like, what it was like growing up here. What do they call this?
North Shore. Yeah, it's North Van.
North Van. My son has a video of watching you when you scored that overtime goal.
Oh, like reaction?
Oh, yeah. He's a big fan of yours. Like, how good is that?
Those are the best, those reactions.
I know.
Connor Bedard is the grossest player alive.
Dude, it's cool you grew up here, hey?
Yeah, it's a sweet spot.
Well, the rink's 5 minutes from your house, which is like all you care about.
All right, North Shore Winter Club, 3-on-3 hockey league. Connor wouldn't let me come on the ice with him and play because they take it so seriously. It's a little much, but I'll be working the score clock, and I got one of his sticks, too. I already stole it. Let's go. This is real.
There it is. 7 different kinds of smoke he's throwing. Oh, she's a runaway, boys.
Oh, what?
It's a circus here. There's kids everywhere. What a place to grow up playing hockey. I want to ask you about your favorite memory watching hockey.
I was at Game 5, 2011, against San Jose in Western Conference Finals. So that was the game, that BX goal that no one knew where the puck was.
Burrows to Edler. Back in for Alex Burrows. It's up in the air. Score! And the Vancouver Canucks are going to the Stanley Cup Final.
So I was there for that game, which was pretty cool. But Kessler tied it with 20 seconds left, and the guy, I was a little kid, I was 5 or 6. So the guy behind me like jumped up and all his beer fell on my head. So I go home and my mom was like, why do you smell just reek of alcohol? Yeah, I know. And then, but yeah, it was funny, but to be there and like, you know, maybe the biggest moment in Canucks history, obviously being a fan of them growing up was pretty special.
Scouting report. It's the draft, bud. I'm like a team.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would we draft you?
You know, I'm super competitive, first of all. You know, I love to win.
Done. Welcome to the team. Welcome. No, I'm joking.
But no, I love to be creative and try to make plays and everything. That's probably, you know, what I enjoy the most is doing stuff to try to create offense.
What's your weaknesses, Connor?
Shot blocking.
Yeah, good call. But I think you're paid to score goals.
Yeah! Let's go!
Who would you compare yourself to?
You know, I watch a lot of hockey and try to kind of pick apart guys' games and learn from that a little bit. Someone I've said is Kaprizov.
Here come the Wild in and they score. Great shot by who else? Kirill Kaprizov.
If I was to pick one, that would probably be him.
I like that.
It's a little hard to pick one guy, I think.
For me, it's just nuts because, like, I played with Sid.
Yeah.
You've met him before, right? You skated with him?
Yeah, it was last summer. He was actually sitting beside me in the room too, so I was scared. He was kind of my guy growing up.
Yeah.
He was drafted the year I was born, and he was always the player that I looked up to. And he's someone that, you know, if there was a perfect kind of player, he's like that. And you know, it was the exact same when I got to meet him. He was so nice and asked me questions. And you know, I mean, I'm just a kid. He doesn't have to do that, but for him to kind of take the time to make me feel comfortable and everything is kind of shows for me the short time I had with him what he's like.
Connor Bedard.
What's up?
What team do you want to go on in the NHL?
Any team.
Any team?
Whatever.
Anaheim?
Whatever. Whoever. No clue.
All these kids want to know what team they're going to cheer for.
Yeah, I don't know.
They were asking you some pretty good
Holy.
questions there.
Oh, that was awesome. I like the Kaprizov comparison, by the way. Chuck Fletcher drafted him. What about a Patrick Kane comparison, also taken first overall by the Hawks? Those numbers, eerily similar. Could be a Hall of Fame future for Connor Bedard as well. Not just on the ice, off the ice. Bedard following Kane. Check this out. Patty Kane did it when he had his mullet, so I gave him a photo of him to the hairdresser. Held it out there a bit. You know, yeah, it was a little nicer, but I think mine is all right. Unbelievable similarities there with Kane and Bedard. All right, let's get you back onto our draft floor. Carolyn Cameron with 2 special guests. Carolyn.
Thanks very much, David. Yeah, a bit of a different hairstyle tonight for Connor Bedard and longtime friend Andrew Crystal. How are you feeling? How did you sleep last night?
Not bad. I mean, obviously super excited, a little nervous too. So it's good to be here with guys like Andrew that I grew up with, and to just go through it together was a lot of fun.
Calming presence?
Yeah, it's pretty nerve-wracking right now, I think. But yeah, it's cool to be going through it with Connor, and not too much sleep last night. But yeah, it's cool to be here.
So longtime friends, as I said, you two grew up together playing minor hockey for the Vancouver Vipers. We know the scouting report for you two as players. What's Connor like, though? What was he like growing up?
Yeah, he was special. I think right when he first touched the ice, he could rip the pill way harder than us, and go bar down. We were just trying to get it off the ice, and just skate laps around everybody too. So yeah, you could see that he was going to be something really special from the start.
And what about Andrew?
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw him, he had his mouth guard all chewed up with a string coming out, and I was like, who the hell is this kid? And then we got in the game, I think he had like 4 or 5 goals or something. So he's always been a special player, and we're really close now. We're together all the time, so it's been a lot of fun to kind of see his journey and see his success.
Well, sorry to hear that you're missing that important roller game, but have fun tonight. The nerves will subside.
Yeah. Thank you.
David?